Jesus, thank you for Shannon. And thank you for her life. Thank you for her ministry. Thank you for all that she does. Thank you that she is a woman after your heart and that she cares about you. Thank you for what she means to this student ministry. Pray for all the things she's going on, the job transitions and things she's in her life. God, we just place her before you. We place her life before you and ask that you would just continue to use her to change people's lives in just an awesome and a powerful way. God, we love you tonight, and we just pray all this in your name. Amen. Amen. And there is one other person tonight who wants to say a little something to Shannon.
Shannon. My name is Kevin, first of all, and I have a special message for Shannon. Words can't really describe what you mean to me. God has made you so beautiful on the inside and out, and I'm so blessed and thankful to have you in my life. There's a verse in Ephesians 5:25, and it says that husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church. And as your future husband, this is how I will, as God will allow me, love you. Shannon, will you marry me?
Alright guys, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed that little snippet from Sunday night and seeing Shannon get proposed to by Kevin. I have to say that was a first for me. I've never been part of a church service and a proposal in the same breath, but I was Sunday night, so I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for helping out. I know Shannon was surprised, and that was a special moment for her. We're going to be taking this weekend off as far as Refuge goes in light of Labor Day, and it's just been a long stretch this summer, so we're going to take a weekend just to kind of chill out and rest a little bit. We'll be picking back up, though, the next week and continuing to develop circles. We'll be jumping into a study of Proverbs, but we're going to try to kind of incorporate this idea and this philosophy of life change happening within a circle throughout the fall season in a lot of different ways, because I think students kind of drift from it when it's not in front of them all the time. And so we're going to try to do a lot of things to keep this idea and this, I believe, biblical principle in front of them as we go throughout the fall. And one thing I want to encourage you, though, as we do that, please, please, please take the initiative with the students who are in your circle as far as developing relationships go. I know that I drifted for a long time just from class to class, service to service, church to church. But when I really had a relationship of someone older and more mature than me, it really began to anchor me as far as what it meant for me to walk with Jesus and to see them walk with Jesus. And so I think it's going to be so important that you take the initiative when it comes to developing relationships with the 6 kids that you've been given within our student ministry. And I feel like it's going to be huge, especially as they jump into the school semester. And I want to be laying out some things as we kind of move on into this deal that can just be some tips for you and things you might look to do for them, just to let them know you care about them. And that's the biggest thing. Sorry about that. I forgot to do not disturb on the phone. But where were we? We were talking about jumping back in and you really being intentional and me really being intentional as we develop relationships with students. Because and we're not doing this right off the bat, but as we move to more of a community-driven environment with Refuge, you're really going to have time just to talk about life together. And it's not so much going to be an open the Bible and just stay there for whatever time, but there's going to be moments when you can just talk about life. And not everybody's going to be doing good all the time. And that's why we're here. So we can just live life together. And I hope that the students, those of you who have been given your circle so far, are seeing either from camp or just from the summer or just the past that you kind of have a platform with the students you're with really to speak into their life. And so I really want to encourage you just to take the initiative and through phone calls or emails or whatever you think is best, that you would just let them know that you're in this thing with them and they're not walking by themselves. And as they go into this semester, you're there and you care about them, and our student ministry cares about them. And I think that is the way we can be leaders, specifically in the life of a teenager. A lot of students don't understand that if we're just giving devotion after devotion after devotion or message after message. But if we really say, you know what, as you walk through this semester, I'm going to be right beside you, I feel like that speaks volumes. That servant leadership is huge in the lives of students here in Las Vegas. And so I want to encourage you to be a part of that. A couple things just to be praying on. The end of September, of course, we're jumping in. We'll see you after the poll, which will be here at our church, and that's going to be a really cool time that we can really influence some people in this city who are just going to come and worship with us, and we're going to share the gospel and hopefully see God do some really cool things throughout that time. And also in October, we're looking to have a vision day that we're going to invite about 30 different churches, smaller churches in Las Vegas, to come and be a part of a lunch. And I'm going to cast the vision for camp next summer and invite them to come on board, so that camp in 2008 is not just going to be a Hope thing, but it's going to be a Las Vegas thing. This year we took 7 different churches with us, and that was an awesome experience. I would love next year if we can move up to the 15 or 20 range as far as churches we can have a platform of influence with. So be praying about that day. Be praying about, I've been told no several times, but for our camp pastor, for our camp worship leaders, I'm looking to find the right people to fill those roles for us next summer. It's going to be a big deal. And so know you guys are being a part of that as you just love students. And just care about students. It's such a big deal, and I couldn't do it without you. Thank you for what you do. I hope this weekend you have a chance just to relax on Sunday night and hang out with your family and celebrate Labor Day in whatever that looks like for you. That's all for this week, and we will see you later. All right, thanks a lot.